You will reap the rewards. A lot of gold, a lot of money from your work or retirement will come. You will have leadership. You will be recognized. A discussion, a fight, a disagreement between a couple will have your victory there. Let's go then, RTB Tarot today, here with you bringing spiritual messages always with God's permission. So let's start now. What I see here is that some of you have some health problem that you can't cure for a long time doing all the treatments. I see that it has to do with the respiratory system or allergies or lungs. It can be anything because it's a general reading. So each one sees what it is. But what I see most here is a very strong allergy problem or respiratory problem that also has to do with blood circulation or heart. That you are there doing treatment, asking for praying. And I'm going to tell you something to pay attention to the words here at ATB, because it's the voice of God that will speak to you. Now, an angel is coming, an angel, to bring you healing. And at that moment, you will look to the sky and say, I deserve, I receive, I share, and I thank. And you will receive from this angel that God is sending you healing. And you have to be sure of one thing, mainly allergies, asthma are diseases that have something psychosomatic, something spiritual. So you have to open your home for God, to invite God to enter your home and your heart. I will explain. Many of you are mediums. You are beings who have a spiritual power, a soul illuminated with light and love, and a service. A service that God wants you to perform. This service that God wants, this task that God wants you to perform, can be within your own family. Many of you work with human beings as nurses, psychologists. You work a lot with teachers. You have a very humanitarian work in your profession. Others have this humanitarian work in the charity that you do with other people, depending on your religion or the understanding of charity that you have, because I don't see you, most of you. I don't see connected to a religion. It may be that you are too, but religion is no obstacle for you to grow spiritually. There has to be this understanding of what religion is and what spirituality is. You are spiritualized beings. You are spiritualized beings. And you have a very great mediumistic power. You have the power of intuition. Your intuition does not fail to nothing for nothing. All decisions in your life should be made using intuition. You would be great at reading cards. You are people who can look at another human being and do it as if it were an X-ray. You see other people's souls and your duty. Many of you are to other people, but many of you are within your own family. There are karmas and past debts that have to be settled. And God placed you as angels on earth to resolve all these very difficult family karma issues, these situations in your family. I feel here how much you regret everything that happens. And the family fighting over money, the family fighting over inheritance, the family fighting over some of you who decided to go live somewhere else or with another partner, children, judging children who don't accept you too. They're in the middle of a family that has to have God in this family, because there is a lot of criticism and a lot of judgment. People who turn their faces away from each other for years, months, because they think they are the owner of the truth. They can't have compassion for each other's feelings. And then you will get into trouble in this whole story. Like angels I invite you to enter my WhatsApp now so that you can do your numerology, spiritual cleansing card game, questions and answers, and the transformative reading with 50% discount. I remember that all of you are also invited to know my books, my courses, and make this spiritual connection so that this new cycle really brings your soulmate and your fortune. Very grateful. Until later.